And yeah, today was a pretty decent day. I worked, I mowed, and fixed our tractor. You're gonna stare at my ceiling quick. Means I did not put chewing tobacco in quick. I was gonna throw some in prior, but it started too soon. So I'm sorry about that. Might have to put more in. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But so today was pretty good. Um, I know you can't tell, but definitely got a decently good fucking sunburn. Even though I already got tan, but definitely a little more cherry than I was. My arms look terrible, to be honest. Like they went from tan-ish dark to looking like straight red today, which is crazy. But speaking of all that shit, I ended up getting new tires on my daily driver, my Buick, or not my Buick, my Pontiac. So, well, sorry about the fucking sunlight, but my Pontiac was getting to the point that the tires on it were getting fucking terrible, and my passenger back tire was squishy last night. This morning, it was more squishy, less air. By the time I got to work, my boss man, or I got to work, went to work, getting ready to work, go to work, or getting ready to work while I'm at work, kind of bullshit. My boss shows up and he's like, "You know you have a flat tire on the back of your car," and I'm like, "Oh, it's actually flat." It was quite quite squishy this morning. And he's like, "Yeah, it's like flat." And I'm like, well, maybe we can back it up in the shop and I can throw the dummy tire on." He was like, "Why don't you just go ask the shop in town?" And I'm like, "Sure. I mean, we can." I've never ever went through the shop through town for anything. Like normally, if I get tires replaced, to go to Walmart, it's like $400 to $500 for 4 tires. Well, I went through the shop in town. I paid $240 for 4 brand new tires, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, they're not like they're used but not used tires. Like, I didn't get brand new tires because, well, it's it's just a car. It's not like I'm hauling anybody other than me or my dog inside. And the tires that I bought were literally summer tires or normal people tires until last winter. Like, they were put on the summer before last winter, and then they were switched out for winter tires. And I mean, I don't know if you can see them, but the tread on them should get decent traction in the winter. But they put ice tires on the vehicle last year, and they never came back for those. So literally, they got a summer on them. So I got pretty much brand new tires for $200, 240, give or take. Do I care? No. I just wanted my tires replaced. Turns out I have a CV axle issue too. Can I replace that at home? Yeah. Am I going to? Probably not. So, I asked them to order them, or order the CVX that I needed. They did, or they're going to. And whenever they get it in, they're supposed to let me know so I can drop off the car, or they'll just come and pick it up from work. Either way. Because, well, the shop in town kind of works with everybody. And as far as I know, we also do payments. So say you can't afford it right now, they will also give you the leeway to have your vehicle, but you gotta pay them off, kind of stuff. And this was the first time that I've actually ever dealt with them. My whole life. Literally. Like normally I do all my mechanical issues except tires. I hate tires. I hate working on tires. I hate plugging tires. And I thought my tire was gonna make it until I got home. Did not today. So I was like, fuck it. If they have 4 tires, and since the cars are gonna be up there to repair the tire anyways, they might as well just replace all 4. And they did. And it was, when I paid them, they were like debating on the price since they had to get rid of my old tires, and they were like, oh, so it's gonna be like around $240 if you don't take the tires. I was like, well, I have no use for the old tires, so it was $240. If I didn't take the tires, it would have been around $210-ish, I guess, if I would have brought the tires home. And I was like, nah, I don't want them. They have 0 use for them. I'm not a blacktop company, so I'm not going to grind them up and fucking make them into tar. I ain't got no use for them. So it's $240. And the guy in charge of the shop is pretty cool. As well. So is his, son that's going to take over the shop when he retires. But yeah. So I paid the boss of the shop, and he was like, you're not gonna try to bargain with me or anything? And I'm like, no, you did the job that I asked. Tires are replaced. The tires are done. And he's like, you sure about that? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It's just money. And well, after that he was like, you sure? Like 100%. And I'm like, well, I know who you are, and if you're gonna give me a fair price, you already gave me the fair price. And he's like, that's probably the truth. And I'm like, I know it's the truth. Like, if it was anybody else, it would probably been closer to 300. But he does a decent amount of work with us. He does a decent amount of work with the fire department. And he was on the fire department itself. And I was just like, $240 for pretty much brand new tires ain't bad. Like, they have Ace Summer on them, and that's it. And they're pretty much all-terrain tires. Like, fuck it. The car's probably not even gonna fucking last until next summer. And if it does, I would be surprised. Because my daily drivers, I tend to beat the shit out of. I drive them everywhere. I do everything. No. Sorry, pizza man, I'm not. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but no. But, man, so I'm just me. Get shit done. I will. What time of the day is it? Almost 6. I will be streaming Cheap Car Mechanic this evening. Just currently trying to even out everything because I bought Blake's Hard Cider. It's American Apple Imperial Hard Cider, 8%. And 3, 4, 5. I'm drinking a pack. It was 8%. I don't know why I fucking full sent it, but I full sent it. And speaking of full sends, by the time that I got to the third can, I was fucking mint. And now I got the old fucking cherry cheeks, cherry forehead. So it's mint. Not really, but I didn't think it was gonna hit that hard. Like, I know it was 8%. But normally, the alcohol takes a minute to kick in. Not this, guys. This shit was, by the time that I fucking drank the second can, I was feeling it. By the time that I had the third can, I was pretty much where I'm at. Like, voice-wise. My dog was like, bruh, already? And I'm like, I guess. Normally, I don't feel this way until like almost 7 o'clock. And it's 9:06. Which is crazy. Is it a problem? Sure. Am I going to fix it? Maybe. But you only live once. And I'm enjoying every fucking minute of my life anymore. I chew, I drink, I show off my dog. I bought a stupid fast fucking car. I have a decent amount of funds in my bank account. I have a lawnmower that needs a tire now, but I'm making it purple and black. Why? Because I fucking can. All that I'm gonna keep that's not purple and black is the actual Alice Chalmers badge, which is the white and black stripe there. Other than that, it's going to end up being purple and black, but I ran out of black spray paint. So I'll have to get some more. Do I care? No. I am just here to be me. I have what I need to live. At least for now. I have a stupid fast car. I have a truck. That could be stupid fast if I actually worked on it. But I have not. And with that being said, it needs a shit ton of body work now. Like, when I bought it, the door was fucked and the fender was just bubbling around the fuel cap, and now it's all the way around. The other side's not much better. The other side, the fucking fender flare or the chrome on the front fender actually flaps in the wind now. I think the passenger side is actually worse than the driver's side. But either way, it's a decent winter whip. I mean, if I do get the chance to rebuild it, I will. Right now, I don't have that option. Or do I know anybody that is willing to do it for a decent price? And I feel like the way that the world is going around, a decent price to repair a vehicle's body is no longer a decent price anyways. It's just going to be stupid either way. Like, I think I could probably putty the holes and call her a day and sand her and paint her, but that ain't replacing everything that needs to be replaced. Because that truck is old as fuck. Like, it's older than me by a long shot. I was born in the late 90s, and that truck was late 70s, so 70, 80, 90. So it was 30 years old, plus when I was born, well, I guess it was like 28. So I was born in 96, and the truck's a 78, so it would have been like 28 when I was born, give or take, or 38. Yeah, well, I'm not good with math all the goddamn time. But either way, it was older than I was when I was born, and, well, obviously it hasn't gotten any in. My Buick, obviously, is older than my truck. But the car was, I want to say, taken care of, but it was repaired, replaced, and changed prior to me buying. I did have, or did, find a twin to it. Well, I want to say a twin body-wise, but a twin car-wise. I found a Buick Special, 61, same lights, same everything. Just, it's a sedan instead of a wagon. It's a special. It does have a baby V8 in it instead of the big block, but it's an option. The only thing is, if I do buy it, I have to become more creative. Because my garage is tiny, but it can fit 2 cars. I just have to make the door that was in the garage a door again. Because I have a big garage door, and then there's supposed to be a small one that's more like a barn door, so closed in the barn door garage with siding. So I've been kind of debating and redoing that. And then obviously I gotta clean my garage, because my garage isn't fucking clean. There's fucking car tires, truck tires. There's just random ass fucking gardening equipment and shit like that in there. Like shit that could all be thrown away, or at least organized and stacked up decently, so it's not a problem. Which is something that I'll start working on this weekend, and organize shit somewhat and stuff like that. But if I do end up buying that car, I do have garage space for it. I just gotta make a garage door for it so it can be up on the upper half of my garage. But the way my garage is set up and the way that everything is, I can fit 2 cars and 1 lawnmower. At least lawnmower east or north and south ways. Both cars will have to be east and west in the garage, kind of shit. But yes, it's the way that it will be if I do get the other one. If I don't, whatever. But thought maybe I could get the Joker 0.5 and just have the Joker as well. Kind of cool. And I guess since we're here and just chilling, the prior guy or person that was being decently racist and a dick last night, I have hidden from my channel, blocked from my channel for the most part, so you can't see everything or anything. So we're all good there. And well, that shit being said, my channel's for good vibes. It is just meant for a chill vibe, gaming, talking, all that stuff, and stuff like that. And nothing stupid. Like, I'm just here to chill. I'm not here to cause issues. And if you have an issue with the way that I look, the way that I am, or who I am, don't watch my channel. It's pretty much what the prior videos were leading towards. Stuff like that. I know I have a part 1 and a part 3. Part 2 kind of got abolished by YouTube because it was too short for a live stream. And it wasn't a friendly live stream anyways. Like, it's pretty much me being honest to God, earth down, saying how I felt about the situation at hand, and that's where it ended. YouTube gave me a notification saying that it is not allowed to be a live video or a video at all, kind of bullshit. And it was just deleted as of it. But it's understandable. It was only like a minute and a half long anyway, so it should have just been a short. But that's how I felt last night. After somebody being the way that they were. Like I'm who I am. And you can have issues with me if you want. I am who I am. I come home and I look like shit. I want to say all the goddamn time, but I look like I've been working. That's normally when I stream. I stream after work. I want to say all the time, but most of the time I take a shower after I stream, so I can just get ready to go to bed. Which is also the way that it is tonight, since it is not even 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's only 5:59. 6 o'clock. Either way. But, man. So I come home 95% of the time when I'm off work or not on call. When I come home, I do what I need to do. Start laundry, start the dryer, clean dishes, make food if I need to make food. And then, other than that, I enjoy beer and chill with my dog, which is currently slowly walking out of the house. I thought he was going to lose his mind and start barking at something, but he like started creeping, like the whole slow walk, and then he walked out normally, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But if you're looking for something to fuck you up at a pretty decent rate, I don't know where these guys are all sold at, but for a 12-ounce can, they pack a motherfucking punch. Like, seriously. 8 ounces, per 355 milliliter, which is 12 ounces. Drank an 8-pack of that tonight. And literally, with that being the way that it is, by the time that I had the second one, and I was starting on the third one, like I already had the no knees, no back pain kind of bullshit. And I was like, that is new. That is interesting. And I was like, should I continue drinking them? And then I was like, we'll hold off for a little bit. And then I opened the fridge, and I was like, fuck it. We're going to dump another one in my cup. That's what I did. And then I have, like, zero pain after drinking it. Like, I don't feel anything. Like, I'm happy. My body's slightly tingly. And currently drinking whatever PBR light that I had left in the fridge, too. So I'm just adding to it at this point. Like, most of the time, I get lit. And by lit, at least in my vocabulary, it means a decent buzz. Like 4 to 6 beers, depending on what they are. Like if I'm drinking Old Milwaukee straight, that's like 6 beers. If I'm drinking Yuengling Original or Yuengling Amber Light or Amber Beer, whatever the frick they consider it, it's like 6 beers or 4 beers. If I'm drinking an IPA, it's like 2. 2 tend to make me feel as lit as others. Now, light beer, on the other hand, depends. Like, I can drink Old Milwaukee Light. I can have 10, 15 of those motherfuckers and still be able to walk a fucking straight line. The next morning, on the other hand, I can shit through a screen door. Is it a problem? Yeah. Busch Light, if I drink like a beer or 2 of those, I can physically shit through that screen door that I shit through before. Kind of shit. Like my body isn't just lactose intolerant, it's Busch Light intolerant as well. And I guess Coors Light kind of falls in that category, but it's a different kind of problem. If I drink Coors Light, it makes me turn into a red lollipop, I guess. Like I'm allergic to it somewhere along those lines. But the thing about that is, some days I can drink it without getting a problem. The other days, I drink a can or 2 of it, I turn beet red, and I can't breathe. I don't know. It's crazy. The only other thing that I've actually came close to having the similar issues were the cherry Twizzlers. They're the only ones that have actually ever caused that similar issue. Do I know why? No. Have I asked the doctor? No. I just avoid Coors Light as much as I can and stuff like that. So most of the time, if I'm drinking a light beer, it's either Old Milwaukee or Pabst. Since Pabst came out with a light beer this year, and Pabst light beer is pretty damn good. But Busch Light, can't drink it anymore. Like I drank it 2 Fridays ago, and pretty sure all of it just came out of me 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Like, I have not had a solid shit until today. Like, it was terrible. Busch Light just ruins my insides. Which, I mean, me shitting out Busch Light until today is impossible, but literally, it made my insides a fucking mess. It always does. So I drink heavier beer most of the time, and that hard cider that day, changed it up decent amount. And prior speaking, the only IPA beer or IPA that I do drink is the Voodoo Ranger shit. And is it good? It's debatable. I've been drinking beer. It goes down fine. If I try to drink it by itself, it's rough at first. And then after that, when you start feeling it, it's whatever. It's not terrible. It's not the worst. But that is the only IPA that I've actually ever tried in my goddamn life is Voodoo. Other than that, I drink I drink beer or whiskey most of the time. And the last time that I actually enjoyed an actual full whiskey was my Patty's Irish whiskey. You know, I'll have no more of that, and I haven't found another bottle of that since. Other than that whiskey, the only other one that I actually enjoyed was Dubliner, and it was also an Irish whiskey. But Dubliner is like a honey whiskey. Like, it's really sweet. And then after the sweetness, it burns like a motherfucker. Other than that, I do enjoy Crown sometimes. The original. Apple's alright, but I prefer original. But I don't drink that much anymore either. Like I used to when I was younger, but now it's an acquired taste. When I want it, and if I don't, I'm not gonna be able to drink it. Now, if I'm drinking a good beer, I can pretty much drink it all night until I tell myself to stop. Now, whiskey or Captain, it's pretty much, I know when to stop, but sometimes when I'm at the point to stop, I want to continue, and the stop becomes a ramp, and it just becomes worse. Last time that I drank Captain and root beer, it was prior to my YouTube channel. It was right after my grandma passed away, pretty much. And I said how I felt about life and everything along those lines. And I had a lot of people concerned that I was going to disappear. And I was like, I'm not that kind of guy when I'm sober. When I drink, I kind of just say whatever the fuck's built up, and I kind of do what I do. Am I ever going to hurt myself? No. I'm kind of past that stage. Like, when my mom passed away, like, I was literally a fucking brush of a hair away from shooting my brains out. Fucking making the old splatty brain pancake on the ceiling kind of bullshit. Am I going to do that? No. Am I going to commit suicide? No. Am I going to be that way? Maybe. I mean, life is life. And you can't control everything. Like, everybody's happy, everybody's sad. There's a mixture. Emotions are emotions. Life happens. Emotions change. Like, at this point, how I feel with where I'm at in life anymore, The only thing that's going to kill me is my car. And if that happens, it's going to be my fault. I'm either A, going too fast, or B, being stupid. Literally. Like, that's the honest to God truth anymore. No matter where I go after I kick the bucket, if it's of old age or just me being dumb, or if I get the big C, or if I have any other medical issues along those lines, whenever I do disappear, I will end up wherever I'm supposed to be. If that's in the fiery pits of the Christian hell, or if I go to Helheim, where I lived my happy life and I didn't do anything insane or memorable. I can just sit, drink ale, and be a happy motherfucker in Helheim. Or if I do save lives along my life, maybe I can make it into Valhalla, or I don't remember what Freya's land is. It starts with an F. Folsvraka or something like that. I'm not one to remember names all the time, but it's all about the same. Like, I'm gonna go somewhere when I die, and it's the end. As long as I'm happy with what I did in life, and I'm happy on the way out these doors to the next doors, I don't give a fuck how I died. I don't care if I died hooked to 50 machines, or if I died because a machine that I was part of ended up destroying itself, or whatever, you know. Like, I don't give a fuck. Life is like EA short. It's literally like a violin string. You fucking sneeze and you be gone. If I fall out of bed, you can die. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die kind of bullshit. And it hasn't happened yet, and there's been way too many close calls for it to happen. And it hasn't happened yet, so whenever the time may be, I'm already ready to go. The only thing that I worry about after I pass away is Mr. Waskels. Because I treat him like a king. Like, I treat him like better than a normal human being, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Like, he's my boy. Like, if you've ever had a son, which I have not, but I've taken care of boys and girls, but if you're a man, you tend to give the boys the better fun stuff. Like, you give them the pellet guns, you give them the cars, you give them the tractors, you give them the go fast shit. And that's kind of how I've tried with Rascals. Because I haven't had the option to have kids yet. But that don't mean that I don't have kids out there that I don't know about, I guess, at the same point. But I have not been informed. And the last lady that I was with had her tubes tied. So there was no kids out of that factory. But I did have a pregnancy scare when I was like 16. And after that, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I don't know if it happened or if it didn't happen. I don't know. Like, I was young and dumb. And I don't know if the girl that I was with. Like, it was right before they moved, and then we were talking, and then we quit talking, so I don't know if she ended up having a kid or not. So I don't know. So I might have a little me running around somewhere. Do I know that exact? No. Do I care? I do, but I don't. Means I wouldn't mind having a little buddy to run around other than Mr. Rascals. Like, Mr. Rascals is coolest motherfucker. Like, we can do whatever the fuck we want. We can do whatever. We can go for skis. We can just chill at home and do nothing with our lives. It doesn't matter. He's down for whatever. The only problem is last time that we went for a careth of the rideth, when he got in the car and we started backing out of the driveway, it started fucking raining. And I was driving the Joker. I have no roof. So he was like, I'm not doing this. I'm going inside. So I hooked him back to his normal cable so he can come inside, and I parked the car. And by the time that I made it from the garage, after closing the garage door, making it back to the house, it was downpouring. And I was like, well, maybe we take the other car. And he was like, no, I'm staying inside. So we haven't tried to do car rides since. But the reason why that I say careth and the rideth is because you don't understand what those mean. But if I say car ride, and he stares at me, even though I'm here. Mr. Rascals, car ride? See? Say car ride, he's like, yes. We're not going on a car ride today. You can go back to sniffing the ground. You're okay. But literally. Like, he knows what I'm talking about, and now he's coming at me. He's like, so we doing this? Are we doing this? Are we doing it? Nah, we're just gonna chill tonight, buddy. Daddy's too intoxicated to drive anywhere. And that's the honest to God's truth. I'm not going anywhere, buddy. You're fine. But if you say car and the ride together, he gets all crazy. Gets all crazy. Crazy. Not really. He just jumps up at you and starts barking. Most of the time. But since I'm right here, he don't care. Or if you want to go for a walk, he gets kind of that way too. He gets all perky. We're not doing either tonight. If we go for a... I don't have to say what it is. He gets all like, brr, what are we doing? Like, last time, I took him with the green cable, and ever since that we tried, he, been sniffing it. And he's like, we should probably do that. And the last few days has either been to the point where I have not had the physical ambition to fucking drive a manual or leave my fucking house in general, or it's been moist outside. Like this morning, when I actually got to fucking work, I was like, how the fuck am I walking? Like, my knees were at the point, like, I don't know if anybody's this way, but, when you get to the point where pain makes you laugh, body-wise, I think that's concerning. And that's where my knees were at. Every time that I walked, or my legs, knees, fucking knee joints, ball joints, tie rods, whatever the fuck you want to consider them. Every time that I fucking took a walk this morning, it was like a pain surge that almost made me laugh because it hurt so bad. Like it was like a stupid pain. Like, it was like if I wasn't, like, standing, like, if I was sitting with my, like, legs out or pressed up against something else, no pain. But I started mowing this morning, and every time that I hit a bump, it hurt. It hurt good. Like, it made me laugh. Almost. Like, it hurt, but it wasn't like like extreme pain. It was just like the pain that makes you laugh like a psychopath. Which, maybe I'm a psychopath. Maybe I enjoy that type of pain. I don't know. But as of right now, I feel nothing except drunkenness. That's slowly pagging out. If I have another like 4 beers, there's a good chance I'll pass out by 8. Do I care? I do, because I want to make a YouTube video tonight, but like a YouTube gaming video, I guess. But at the same point, I'm kind of looking outside, and I just kind of want to whip some donies. But I'm too drunk to drive. Or I shouldn't drive, I guess. And my dog is staring at me like a dumb fuck. Like, he had his mouth open, he was just staring at me, and then a car drove by, and now he's looking at the car. But, I don't know. I was gonna game tonight, probably still will, but I do have to scrub my beanbag or take a shower, whichever way you want to take it. You have to get cleaned up. But I'm just happy for a peaceful stream tonight. Last night's first one was honestly very, very disrespectful. And I'm pretty sure I've said that multiple times now. But it was disrespectful. Like, it was something that should never have been said. Like, no, I'm not Muslim. I'm not any of that. My beard looks the way that it is because, well, if you have a beard that goes down to your tatas, when you start sweating and working, your beard tends to curl, at least with what hair I used to have. Like, my hair that used to be on my melon used to curl like a motherfucker. Like, I used to have to take a shower and, like, scrub my hair twice to make it straight. And my beard is pretty much the same way. Take a shower. If I'm doing anything outside of just relaxing, she becomes quite naughty. And not naughty in the way, naughty in the right way, you know? Like, it gets to the point where I can't even fucking run my fingers through my fucking beard in a day. And I took a shower last night after my stream, and it's stupid. Like, I can fucking use beard balm, beard oil, can comb the piss out of it, but I go to sleep, wake up the next morning, and my beard is pretty much rough. Like, it's not as bad as it is right now, but it gets worse. And I don't know what the fuck just happened. Ah! Hold on. I hit the wrong button, sorry. I didn't know that I could do that. Like, black out and come back. Black out and come back. So I'm learning still. At least on this platform. My PC, if I want to show my face, I'll plug in a camera, set it up on Steam, not Steam, OBS. Is it OBS? Yes, OBS. And I can show my face. Do I show my face that often? No. Because if I'm going to talk, I'd rather talk this way, because I can say how I feel. And I don't have to sit down, I can stand, I can walk around, I can partake in my dog's life as well, using my cell phone. Do I look shitty when I do it? Yeah. Man, I got fucking grease and fucking stupid shit all over my shirt. He had a fucking greasy, nasty beard. And he got work boots still on that are caked with grass. And I have a PBR, or Pabst White, next to me. And in my living room, or not living room, kitchen, I've got my apples that I drank today, plus those two, plus that one. And I'm pretty sure I threw one in the trash can outside. And then my PBR from last night, a Fresca from last night, my 2 Go-Go squeezes, I still haven't touched. This shit, the Ghosts, pretty good if you enjoy sugar-free energy drinks. But I'm more of a sugar-active energy drink, so I drink NOS, Monster, normal Rockstars as of recently. Like, I used to hate Rockstar a decent amount because the original one kind of tastes like terrible. Like, it tastes terrible, at least to me. I tried a pineapple one Monday because I was tired as fuck. And I was like, And then I had one yesterday and I was like, And then I had one today and I was like, yeah, this is where it's at. But my concern with that is normally NOS or regular rock, or NOS, regular Monster, Full Throttle, and Venom were about 180 to 160 to 180 on the caffeine scales, I guess. And Rockstar that I've been drinking is 240. And last few times that I've actually had said Pineapple Rockstar, I've had pushing like 400 milligrams of caffeine through me. So, yeah, what's 160 plus 240? How the fuck do I back out of this bitch? I don't want none of that bullshit. I just want to see what math is math. Well, I guess we'll have to check it on a calculator. Maybe I ain't doing the math today. And honestly, the calculator that I have, if it turns on, I'll be surprised. How do I turn this bitch on? It works. God damn. So we'll do the math together. Which, that is not the math that I want. Hold on, give me a second. Clear. Alright. This calculator is like my algebra calculator from high school. I'm surprised it still works. So, 160. Right, 60. And now it's in the washer. That's bullshit. No, we'll close the lid. Then we got 160. Then we hit the old plus sign. And then 240, right? Equals. Yeah, we had math. Not today, but at least Tuesday, Wednesday. I had 400 milligrams of caffeine both days, if not more, with whatever the fuck else I drank. So that's crazy. That is crazy. But the last 2 days, so Tuesday was cloudy and kind of black. And yesterday was Wednesday, right? It rained, and we were supposed to have severe storms last night, but they literally made a V around us. Like, we had rain for maybe half hour. Like, we had a breeze, and then it mist, and then we had rain, and nothing else. Like, it wasn't heavy rain, it wasn't heavy breeze. Like, it cooled down significantly fast, but we had, like, supposedly north of us, they cooled down significantly and got heavy rain, which we got. Not heavy rain, we got in between a mist and rain. Like, it wasn't stupid heavy, and it wasn't rain. It was more like a light rain at max for like a half hour, and then it cleared up. Kind of bullshit. But yeah, so that's the way that was. South of us, they got heavy rain as well, and a slight breeze, but nothing else. So we got bypassed twice by mediocrely good storms. Even though the last storm, if it would have hit town, it would have fucked up shit. Which it did fuck up shit in other towns. Not saying that it did not. It was quite bad enough to destroy a decent amount of people's property, decent people's houses, and storage units, and so on and so forth, and rip out a decent amount of trees. So, it is what it is. Life goes on, and stuff like that. And I will most likely stream tonight with the old car or cheap car repair, but I don't know if it'll be tonight. Like, I feel like it should be, and I'll probably end up committing, but it probably won't be as great as it would be if I do it tomorrow or Saturday. So we'll see, but I'll at least stream, and if I don't stream game tonight, I'll do another in person tomorrow, and tomorrow's Friday, so I can do in person, I can game, I can do whatever the fuck I want tomorrow, sober or not. I'm not on call, I ain't got no goddamn problems. As of yet, like tomorrow, if it's decent, I'm gonna drop the bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just gonna let her eat, be happy. We're gonna fucking go for a brop after work, and go from there. But we'll definitely game either tonight or tomorrow. And if I don't do it tonight, it'll be in person / gaming stream tomorrow night, and then Saturday and Sunday. As long as everything goes good, I will stream games both nights, or both days / nights, depending on how I feel. Kind of bullshit, or what I get committed to. And then this week, I will try to stream every day or every evening. Can't promise anything. I'm not going to promise anything because life changes. And I can promise you that I'll stream tonight, but that don't mean that I won't take a shower and be like, fuck it, I'm going straight to bed. Or I'm going to cook supper, and then I'm going to play cheap car mechanics, or cheap car repair, or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, I can't promise that, because there's a good chance that I'm going to go inside, take a shower, and just say fuck it for the night, you know? But I'm at least going to promise tomorrow night, Saturday, and Sunday, I will stream something. Tomorrow night and possibly Saturday will be the cheap car repair game, and Sunday, depending on how that plays through those 2 days, we'll play that, or we'll play something else. I don't know yet. Everything's just a fucking toss of a quarter. Literally. Fuck it. We might just revert back to playing old markets though on Sunday. We might play Motortown. I don't know. We'll see how everything goes Friday and Saturday, and go from there. This week, Monday on, we'll play a mix of old market sim and a mix of car repair or cheap car repair. Maybe. We'll see. But that don't mean the old beeves won't be over or my brother won't be over, so I don't know. I don't know how anything works. Like, I'm just me, and I can't promise anything anymore. Except I'm going to be here tomorrow. And I guess whenever my time runs out, I guess that promise will be broken too. But as of right now, I will see y'all tomorrow. Always remember to live and enjoy your life. Always be true to yourself. Always be honest. Always be who you are. And no matter when you're seeing this, give me a like, or subscribe if you want. I do in-person stuff if you're new here. I guess I do in person. I do video gaming sometimes. Hasn't been a lot recently. I'm working towards it, but well, life changes, people change, and yeah, have more time to do stuff. But with me having more time is giving me more time to do stuff that I should have done a long time ago. So streaming is pretty much at the same point that it was when I was working my last job. Just I have more freedom with my new job. But with all that being said, I greatly... Wow, that was stupid. Shouldn't turn that light on. But I greatly appreciate everybody. I love y'all. And if you're gonna be a dick, well, take it somewhere else. Kind of what I have to say to people being not friendly, because I'm trying my gosh darn best to keep a peaceful and or a respectful channel, or at least a respectful amount of people into my channel. And yeah, like I'm not trying to be famous, not trying to do any of that shit. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. I knocked over like fucking 10 things doing that. But that's crazy. So, speaking of that, other than the drop, I'm literally not trying to get paid. I'm not trying to make this a job. It is literally me just being me. Stuff like that. Like, I'm not going out of my way to change my life to stream. I get paid decently at my job. I have a decent house. I have a good dog. I have okay to decent vehicles. Like, I'm not throwing money at everything. I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. I grew up in a pretty decently poor family. Like, I wouldn't say we didn't have stuff that we needed, but there were some times that we had the same food multiple times in a row, kind of stuff. Or we didn't get much for Christmas or birthdays, so on and so forth. Like, Like the family I grew up, my grandma, grandpa, and uncle, they tried their best to give me and my brother, our half brother, as good of a life as they could. At the time. Like my grandma tried her best to keep us in line. And my grandpa brought in the money at the time when I was growing up, and then my uncle did after my grandma passed away, or grandpa passed away. And oh, I still got a beer out there, never mind. And yeah, my grandma always kept me, my brother, and both of our friend groups in line. And there was one point, or multiple points, where me and my brother may have came home drunk with either Beaver Banger or Vinny at the time. That we came aside, our dad was like, you guys should not be drinking. And then when Vinny or Beaver came inside, she pulled a gun on them on multiple occasions. And yeah. And when we started growing up more and more, our grandma pretty much became my boss. I mean, she kept us all in line. She gave us, I guess, jobs to do while all of us were around. And she kept order. No matter who the fuck you were. You piss her off, we get a chance that you're going to either A, get yelled at, or slapped. Or came in the house unannounced, you may or may not have gotten a 45 pointed at your head. But, man, like I grew up in a family that was mixed religion. I grew up in a family that was mixed cultures, mixed everything. Like, sure, we're all white, I guess to say. Like, we're all Caucasian. Not trying to be disapproving or anything. But we're mixed. Norwegian, Irish. My grandma's parents came from, or my grandma's grandfather, or grandma's dad, or whatever, came from Germany. He fought in World War II, but before World War II started, he came here and joined the U.S. instead of fighting for the Nazis, or the Germans at the time. But I came from a very mixed, a very disorganized family, a very fucked up family. But being fucked up, probably the best thing that happened to me. Like I don't care to do a whole lot of stuff. Like, I'm not somebody to veer off to do drugs. I am somebody to step foot in the door and do what I need to do to live. And I bought this house, which isn't pretty inside, outside, or anything. Like 4 years ago. Slowly been working on it. I've been working on life. My grandma passed away half a year after I bought this house. So I put dampers and stuff. And in the process of me working on the house, I started talking to my grandma's brother, started reaching out more, talking to other people. And stuff like that. Like, growing up, I wasn't a very talkative person. Like, I used to do what was in front of me, and that was pretty much it. Now I can multitask. I do stutter sometimes. I do struggle to talk sometimes, depending on the situation or what the fuck I'm trying to say, because I can't. Like, sometimes I have to pronounce the word in my head prior to me saying it sometimes, depending on the word. Yeah. It's kind of what it is. Yeah. I'm not going to say my life was shit, but shit by any means or anything, but I grew up in not a very, very rich family or anybody that had wealth. Like, we lived pretty much paycheck to paycheck, and I've lived like that for a little bit, but I've gotten to the point that I've actually been saving money and I have money to spend now. I'm not saying I have a fuck ton, but I have enough to at least keep me afloat for a couple more years. And by then, I should be making more money than I need anyways. Hopefully. But either way, at least as of right now, I'm making money with the money that I have, or fixing problems that I have as of right now to make life okay. Like, I'm not rich, but I got enough money to take care of my life for at least 2 or 3 years. Is that positive? No. But it's positive enough for me to keep pushing forward for now. Will it grow? Hopefully. But if I don't, well, at least I got 2 years of good life left until I'm fucking scrambling again, I guess. But this year was kind of shit. Starting of this year was a struggle up until literally last month. I was trying to keep payments square, and I reorganized stuff, got shit, switched different dates, and now we're all good. Because, yeah, I got paid on different days, so stuff kind of got wonky, payments were overlapping, all that shit. And it's not the fact that I work less hours, because I make more money than I do now working less hours than I did working more hours. Just, it's more of a fact that I switched jobs and my payments were this day, this Friday, and the next, or 2 Fridays away from that, or Thursdays. And that was opposite to prior payments. So I had to like switch stuff to make stuff work exactly with everything. Which wasn't that hard, but it took me a while to realize that that's what I had to do. So yeah. It's been a work in progress. Life is always a work in progress. You're never ever going to be perfect until you're dead. That's kind of the way that I look at it. Like, you're always working on something until you can't work on that. And then either A, at that point, you've either mastered it or it's no longer became a problem. Kind of thing. Like, Like, my car out there, my Pontiac that I drive every day, I thought the fucking clunking noise that I've had the last few weeks has been just the plastic, because I got a decent amount of loose plastic on the passenger side. Turns out it's the control arm. Or not control arm, it's the CV axle. Did I even look at that? No. But if that fixes the clunking noise, then fuck it. We're getting it replaced next week. Kind of thing. Because tomorrow's Friday, and they're not going to get the part in tomorrow. But I told the guy to order it, and then whenever they get it in, drop off the car, they can come pick it up from work. Kind of thing. And yeah, like, you never ever win until you've won. Kind of thing. But I've already overstepped my boundaries. I guess we are at a minute and 17-ish. So I'm gonna say this once again. Always remember to live and enjoy your life. Always be true to yourself. Always always be yourself. Always do you. No matter what. And yeah. And I'll see you all in the next one. So deuces, have a good night, good evening, good day, or whatever. So bye-bye. Bye.